Hello, this is Steve Childs. I want to explain the global warming from CO2 from the greenhouse gases. I didn't look into specific greenhouse gases, just all of them. There's about 5 or 6 that ChatGPT has in a list. So these greenhouse gases are the result of human activities, and we just release them into the air, and so they increase in the amount that's in the air. Okay, so why does greenhouse gas cause a hotter climate? Well, it causes the air to heat more. It doesn't have much effect from the sun coming into it. It doesn't really impact. The sun doesn't impact the greenhouse gases because the sunlight is a shorter wavelength. So this is the key to understanding why it heats up from the Earth's surface. The Earth's surface is hotter at night, for example. It's easiest to understand it when there's a contrast from colder, less radiation from the sun, so it gets colder at night because the Earth radiates infrared. It's radiating a longer wavelength. We can't see infrared. But the warmth of the Earth is infrared energy. We can feel it. We can feel heat when something's hot, but we don't see the glow of red unless it's really hot. And then that light is in the shorter wavelengths that we can see. So the infrared is not visible. But the infrared matches up with the more complex compounds of the greenhouse gases. Simply nitrogen and oxygen are the most common compound elements, molecules in the atmosphere. And they are transparent to infrared. Infrared just goes right through them. So when you add more CO2 gases that are not transparent to infrared, the infrared reacts with them. They absorb the infrared energy, and thus the air temperature increases more than it would have if they were not there. I read the statistic that 99%, I think it was 95 to 99% of the authorities in this area believe that humans are causing the climate change because of the greenhouse gases absorbing more of the energy that's radiated back at night. Air itself is a very good insulator. This is why we use like styrofoam or blankets that capture the air from moving away. It can't flow from the surface that's hot, so that it's not so much that the air is insulating, it's that it's reabsorbing the infrared radiation. So it's interesting to look into the way that insulators use trapped air, because air is such a good insulator. So this means that the heat that was on the earth is insulated by air itself. So if you have like the moon with no air, the radiation just radiates back to outer space, and it's very cold at night. It drops drastically from when the sun is shining on it. So anyway, it's the it's the infrared being reabsorbed, being absorbed by the greenhouse gases. And when they do radiate, the greenhouse gases radiate when they get warmer, the other greenhouse gases nearby reabsorb it also. Anyway, thanks for listening.